Hello and welcome to MedEvidence Articles, where we encourage community research and education with weekly articles. I'm your host, Benton Loeyball, and this week we're talking about an experimental delivery system for medicines that uses biology. Will the science of exosomes revolutionize medicine? Have you ever sat and really considered how amazing our modern communication and delivery network is? Not long ago, communication and delivery were limited to face-to-face interactions and direct handoffs. Now we have phones, flights, FedEx, and fiber optic cables that deliver information and items across the world in a fraction of the time. In the body, exosomes fill much of the same role of delivery driver and telephone line. What we know. Exosomes are tiny packages that look like nano-sized cells. They're about the size of a virus and are found in blood, breast milk, saliva, and other body fluids. Exosomes are made by parent cells, which fill them with fatty lipids, important proteins, and pieces of genetic information, like DNA and RNA. Exosomes have proteins on their surface that make them highly functional. Some proteins work like an address label, ensuring the exosome is delivered to specific cells, just like a FedEx or UPS label, except they routinely deliver my packages to the wrong house. Exosomes have the ability to alter cell behavior, affect gene expression, and deliver tools like proteins to other cells to carry out specific tasks. They can also regulate the immune system and contribute to the repair of damaged tissues in healing wounds. The abundance of functions exosomes perform in the body makes them a ripe target for disease treatments. What we know. Exosomes show great promise for the medical field. Potential applications include drug delivery. Medications have to be coated to avoid getting destroyed, but the coatings may be inefficient, dangerous in large amounts, or evoke an immune response. Regenerative care. Exosomes from bone marrow promote tissue regeneration and wound healing. Anti-cancer medications. Some exosomes target cancerous tumors. These may be able to be modified to make cancer vaccines. Antivirals. Select viruses like HIV, Ebola, influenza, and hepatitis B and C act like exosomes, so exosomes might be able to fight them. And other infectious diseases. Exosomes may be able to fight bacteria, toxoplasmosis, and flatworms. Even though exosomes have so many potential uses, actually using them is pretty tricky. Scientists are trying to figure out how to create exosomes that carry the right drugs, proteins, or other helpful substances to fight diseases. The challenge is making sure only the things you want are included without adding any extra or unknown particles that could cause problems. How we learn what we don't know. Randomized, controlled clinical trials are the gold standard for discovering if a medication is safe and effective. If a medication or delivery system, like exosomes, has the evidence to back up a safe and effective designation, it may be approved by the United States FDA. As of the writing of this article, the US FDA has not approved any exosome medication. Despite this, some cosmetic companies are advertising exosome-based therapies, which may be misleading. There is currently no data showing that cosmetic uses of exosomes are safe or effective, and the only way to discover this information is through clinical trials. Clinical trials studying exosome-based therapies will likely follow one of the three following approaches. Drug delivery, giving new methods of getting known drugs to specific cells. Regenerative medicine, using bone marrow-derived mesenchymal exosomes to help heal damage. And genetic information delivery, being able to deliver mRNA or miRNA to our cells, enabling them to either build proteins that can help solve problems or halt the production of harmful proteins like viral proteins. This is an exciting area of development. Watch for new exosome clinical trials and developing science to help build the communication and delivery network between medicine and our bodies. Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of MedEvidence Articles. If you'd like to know more, all of our descriptions are linked in the podcast description below. You can also visit our website at medevidence.com. MedEvidence helps answer the question of who can you trust for medical information. The MedEvidence platform provides valuable information about many medical issues and the insights of evidence-based medicine. MedEvidence educates audiences through engaging and entertaining magazines, podcasts, videos, articles, and presentations. We strive to bring together diverse voices of top-level medical professionals, researchers, and experts to provide unique and engaging content that uncovers the truth behind the data. For more great content, including discussions by physicians and subject matter experts, check out the MedEvidence podcast. My name is Benton, and we'll see you next week.